Petition Henry Smith.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I'm here today on behalf of Crawley residents with type 1 and type 2 diabetes and all those who signed my petition calling on the Crawley Clinical Commissioning Group to provide flash glucose monitoring technology such as Freestyle Libre on the NHS. Diabetes UK estimate that some 6.9% of adults in Crawley have diabetes, a figure that is slightly higher than the English national average. However, fewer than 1/5 of clinical commissioning groups have opted to make flash glucose monitoring available. As the Honourable Member for East Leicester has said, I very much welcome this morning the announcements coinciding with World Diabetes Day from the government, stating that for patients with type 1 diabetes, they are announcing action to end the current variation patients in some parts of the country are facing with access to Freestyle Libre. I and people in Crawley who deal with diabetes every day urge the Crawley CCG and NHS England to ensure provision of this technology for people living with type 2 diabetes as well. The petition declares, Mr Deputy Speaker, that the unfair postcode lottery created by clinical commissioning groups for access to flash glucose monitoring, Freestyle Libre, is detrimental to the health and emotional well-being of people with diabetes and those that care for people with diabetes. Further notes that technology has been proved to be cost-effective for many who are on intensive insulin therapy. Further, that it has been made available on prescription by the NHS and there is evidence to support its positive impacts. Further, that half of the country have now been given access, but the other half have not. And further, that there is no reason why CCGs across the country should not make this life-changing technology available to people with diabetes who could benefit in England. The petitioners, therefore, Mr Deputy Speaker, request that the House of Commons to urge the Government to take immediate action with NHS England to make flash glucose technology available on prescription for people with diabetes, regardless of their address, and the petitioners remain, etc.
Glucose monitoring in England.
All right, Ali, thank you.
Point of